And we don't really
Yeah,
bring up
that's me roasting niggas though. Yeah.
nah, cuz you don't bring up dark skin. You don't bring up Nas
Oh,
X.
the
He
hell
dark
I
skin.
don't.
Diddy dark skin. Come on,
Nigga, the
cuz.
hell I don't, nigga. The fuck I don't. Nigga, I get it. Everybody can get it. Nigga, I got light-skinned kids and they get it. Nigga, I
Yeah.
get on their ass for doing light-skinned shit. Nigga. Shit. I get on that bumper. I get on, man. Everybody
Good.
can get it, dude. But yeah,
Cause, but
it's
you be calling light skinned niggas. We get strays for no reason. Cause on crib, I be like, God damn! I thought it was just the women, but the men be doing it too. I'm like, damn, bro, why we getting strays? Huey P. Newton light skinned. Muhammad Ali's from my city. Fuck you,
no
mean? I
doubt.
see you at the Muhammad Ali airport. Matter of fact, I meant to bring it up to you too.
Oh
You
yeah.
was at the Muhammad Ali airport, nigga, and I seen you too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I be out here in the streets. I be traveling. But yeah, it's all love. Everybody can get it though, nigga. My mama can get it, nigga. I get it
Yeah,
from my
but you
mom.
don't bring up dark skinned niggas when it comes to them doing effeminate shit, bro. Like Nas X and Young Thug. You don't call them dark skins for doing what they do, cuz on crib.
Yeah, dude, man. Hey, are you familiar with my work, dude?
Cuz I've been watching you forever. Come on, bro. You
Nigga,
tripping. I've been watching you forever.
I done clown. Boy, do you know how many times I done clown Lil Nas X?
Yeah, but you ain't bring up his complexion though. That's a difference. You will bring up a light skinned nigga's complexion. Like you don't say because he's dark skinned. Look at Nas X. Look at Diddy, Young Thug, Uzi Vert. You don't. They dark skinned. You don't say that. But if a light skinned nigga mess up, what's all? That's all she wrote. Well,
Now
we
how you
get
sit?
tore up.
Now how you doing all that cripping and you sensitive about light skin shit?
I'm not
What kind?
sensitive, girl.
How you a
I'm just
sensitive
calling
crip?
out the obvious, cuz. Don't try to
What kind of
deflect,
you doing some
cuz.
sensitive cripping, nigga? Come on now, you gotta.
You ain't gonna roast me. I've been watching your content. You're not about to make me a
Well,
roast
you from
session,
the
bro.
sensitive '60s, nigga. This thing from the sensitive
You
'60s
not,
crip.
you not about to roast me, cuz.
Nigga, come on. What?
Nah.
This nigga's from the sensitive '60s, nigga. What kind
Listen,
of cripping is that? You can't be. Come
I'm
on,
from
bro.
Louisville, Kentucky, bro. Nigga, I'm from the home of Muhammad Ali Airport. Name
Yeah.
another city that got an airport named after a god like Muhammad Ali, bro. Muhammad Ali Airport, Louisville, Kentucky. Fuck you mean? We out
Yes,
here.
indeed. But they got the Andrew Young. But what they got is what's the
Who?
airport in Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen? What's it called?
Man, I've been there. I've been there plenty of
Maynard,
times.
is it? I forgot the name of the airport. Maynard. What's the airport in Atlanta, family? It's named after a brother. Maynard. What's the airport? Atlanta. Talk to me. Talk to me, Atlanta. But anyway, man, shout out to you, FBA brother.
Yeah,
And shout out
man.
to Louisville, man. I got a lot of love for Louisville. Shout out to Louisville. Hartsfield Jackson. All right, yeah, they got Louis Armstrong Airport in New Orleans. Yeah, they got a couple of airports named after brothers. Maynard Jackson, right, Maynard Jackson. Yeah, how you gonna be sensitive about light skin jokes and you crippin'? Come on, brother. You can't be a sensitive crip. Oh, what kind of shit is that? This nigga crippin' and be doing pottery as a hobby. Just real sensitive. Man. This nigga be crippin' Monday through Tuesday and he's a praise dancer at church on Sundays. This nigga a crippin' praise dancer. Come on, you can't be a sensitive crip now. Come on. You're crippin', you gotta let water roll off your back. You gotta, you can't be sensitive. All right? You can't do that. All right. Y'all hop on in here. All right. Y'all hop on in here, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna just start inviting random people. Let me invite random people up. What's up, Ebony Dean? It's Ebony Dean in the building. I see you, beloved. Who we got? Murphy. Let's see. Murphy. What's up, Nikki the God? Let me see. What's up? I see Miss Halo in here. What's up, Halo? I saw you, then you disappeared. Let me see. What's up, Gina? Y'all raise your hand if you want to get on. If y'all want to get on, y'all raise your hands. And y'all get them likes up. Let's get 500,000 people with 500,000 likes. Let's get 500,000 hearts in here. Let's do that. Let's get 500,000 hearts in here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let me see. Yeah, but everybody can get roasted, dude. I get on everybody. Yeah, and I don't tell too many light-skinned nigga jokes. I mean, damn. I don't know why he got so sensitive. Some must have touched the nerve. All right. Let me see. Who's that? Case. I think that's your name. Case. Mr. Case, hop on in, sir.
Hey, what's up, Flex?
Hey, Case, how are you, my brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Um, if you don't mind, I want to show you something real quick, man. I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. I don't know how you want to go about handling it or whatever. But hold on, I'm gonna turn on my green screen.
Yeah.
I hate to show you this, but I said let me show you
Hold
this.
on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hope it ain't weird now. What is it?
Nah, we ain't on that time.
All right.
But hold on, let me. Where's the green screen? Hold on.
All right.
Um,
And where you from, brother? Where you from, by the way, Case?
ATL.
Hey, okay. Where's your family? Okay, that I'm trying to see that head.
Yeah, we spoke before. My mom's FBA and my dad is from Trinidad.
Okay, there we go. So that's where we get that head from. That head is from Trinidad.
My hairline's smooth though, man. Hold on.
There's some jerk sauce popping. There you go. So now what is it? Now I don't want to get. Now hoping ain't somebody that's gonna give some clout and no shit like that. It ain't
Oh
about that.
nah. It's one of the people that be in Hidden Colors and stuff. I know he was in Hidden Colors. I know him from around the way. I'm just showing you right here. Like, you might have to put Buddy in the same category as Professor James Smalls right now.
Now what does it say? I can't read that. What does it say? It says,
so basically, we were having a conversation on Facebook, and I told him FBA is a lineage. It's not a ideology or anything like that. So here he's saying, come on, brother. I've been in 3 of his documentaries. He's been to my home. I know him very well. We should chat offline, blah, 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 blah. So I tried to chat with him and stuff like that. I got more receipts, but he's basically saying FBA is an ideology. I said, no, it's not. So I don't know, man. It sounds like he hating on FBA.
Yeah, but and Brother Jabari, and I respect him, and I've worked with him. He's been in my films. Great historian. Brother Jabari, he's Caribbean.
Yeah.
He's
Guyanese,
Caribbean. Yeah, he's Caribbean. He's Guyanese. So people they're gonna feel a certain way about us acknowledging the lineage. That is what we all know. People. The great thing is people cannot remix our lineage. They can't remix it. They can't sit up and say it's an ideology because what's the idea? A lineage doesn't have an ideology. Whatever your ideology is, that's not going to change you from being an FBA or not. You can't stop being a damn foundational Black American based on what you think. It's your lineage. You're born into it, and nobody can do anything to change that. That's just the reality.
Right.
That's the reality. But but Brother Jabbar, he's non-FBA, and I rock with him. I think he's a brilliant brother. But
Yeah,
again,
I learned
a
a
lot
lot
of
from
people.
him.
Yeah, but a lot of people, they feel a certain way about us delineating, and I think that's weird. Just because we're acknowledging our unique lineage here, we are foundational Black Americans. We're not immigrants. And that's okay. I don't know why people want us to pretend to be immigrants. We're not. We're just not immigrants. And we're not going to apologize for not being immigrants. Thank you, brother. There's this thing where people want us to they want us to sit here and play pretend with them. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not immigrants. We did not immigrate here. We built the United States from the ground up. That is either true or it's not true. Our lineage goes to the beginning of this nation. We are literally the foundation. Our ancestry is the foundation. That is not an ideology. That is not a thought. That is not a cult. That's a historic reality. You understand? And people have this thing where they want to kind of bring us down a peg because they understanding and acknowledging that we are the foundation of this nation, ladies and gentlemen. That makes us exceptional. We have an exceptional relationship with this land that other people do not have. You understand? We have an exceptional relationship. And that is okay. That's not to denigrate anybody, but people, they feel a certain way about their family fleeing and running and having to come over here under us. So everybody has this thing where they want to bring us down a peg. See, everybody else's ethnogenesis is respected except ours. You understand? Everybody had an ethnogenesis, especially in the Caribbean. That's respected. They're allowed, and it's okay for them to say that they're Guyanese, they're Jamaican, they're Haitian. But when we do it, it's a problem. See, the global community recognizes the ethnogenesis with the Caribbeans because that doesn't threaten power. Jamaican, Haitians, Trinidadians, them declaring their identity, that doesn't pose a threat to global white supremacy. But foundational Black Americans, ladies and gentlemen, us identifying as our own ethnic group, that has serious political implications because what that does, that exposes the unique harm that the government inflicted on foundational Black Americans. That strengthens our reparations claim. That demands foundational Black American contributions and inventions. So now we're starting to gatekeep all the things that we created, all the inventions, all the culture. And the name of the game is for everybody to leech off of us. And when we declare our foundational Black American lineage and gatekeep it, that stops a lot of lynchings. Not lynchings, but leeching. That stops a lot of leeching. So now we take credit for what we do, good and bad, and then others got to take credit for their good and bad. And when you look at their track record, it's more bad. Because now what you see is them having to be accountable for all of their criminal classes and all their scammers. That's what they don't like, see. People like the fact that they were able to celebrate their wins but dump their trash on us. So anytime they win something, oh, yes, I'm Trinidadian. Oh, Trinidadian, stand up. The minute they rob a liquor store, oh, damn, Black folks be tripping. Oh, black crime, black crime. So now that we've delineated, have y'all noticed when these folks commit crimes, their lineage and ethnicity is being pointed out. So now a Trinidadian immigrant robbed a liquor store. A Haitian national robbed a damn convenience store. A Jamaican got caught in a robbery sting. So now they're calling out people's ethnicities now that we've delineated. That's what they really don't like, ladies and gentlemen. Now they don't get to dump shit on us no more because we point everything out. There was a case now that, say, they were circulating some information about this dude. It was a white child who got unalived by this Negro. Hold on, let me find his name because this is very interesting. Hold on. Because yeah, the white T supremacists were up in arms about this dude. Hold on 1 second. Let me find that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Who are these people? Hold on 1 second. Okay, hey, turn that music down. What the hell y'all doing? Where y'all at? What the hell is that?
What's up? Where you from?
What's she singing? Hey,
Ba't alis? Ba't nawala?
okay, what the hell is this?
Thank you for the ice cream.
Okay, give it to these people. Okay. Y'all doing the most. You got dudes in here like in a damn Bangladesh trap house, and this woman singing karaoke, and she's singing off key. Lord. Okay. Hold on. Hold on one second. Let me find that case. I'm gonna find that guy's name real quick. I'm looking it up real quick, and I got these crazy foreigners doing all this stuff. Hold on. What's this guy's name? Hold on one second. Hold on. Because yeah, they were complaining that the guy who unalived this kid, hold on, he got out of jail. What's this dude's name? Okay, I can't find this shit now. Okay, hold on. What's this guy's name? Okay, there it is. So yeah, there was a case in Lexington, Kentucky, where the White House, they're like release of this dude who killed it was a black man who killed a 6-year-old white boy. So the whites, and something happened. He got released from prison 13 years early, and I think he killed a whole family. He killed a family and killed their 6-year-old child. And this guy's name is Ronald Exantis, and that name is Haitian. That last name, Exantis, that's a Haitian last name. You understand? Yeah. So they're like, oh, black. Oh, no. Look at that last name. Yeah, we're pointing out that ain't us now. No. Oh, that last name, that's a Haitian last name. Now, there's a lot of people who Haitian. It says Steph Curry is Haitian. I didn't know that. All right, unalive. Right, unalive. That's right, unalive. We got to watch our mouths on this thing. All right. Yeah, I got to use TikTok language. Yeah, Steph Curry, I don't think he's Haitian. I don't. Y'all just say there's a lot of people who's Haitian that folks don't know. So Steph Curry's mom is Haitian. Vince Staples is Haitian. Y'all know that? Vince Staples, the rapper, California rapper Vince Staples, he's Haitian. But yeah, I don't know. They said Steph Curry is not Haitian. So y'all cat. Yeah, he's Haitian.
What's up? Anna.
What's up? Where y'all from?
Where are you from?
We're in America. Where y'all from, man?
Where are you from, Anna?
America.
The way you dey wine.
Where y'all from?
You now the way you dey wine. Oh yeah, wine.
Lord.
Oh yeah, man, deal. Oh yeah,
Where y'all
make it
from?
deal. The way you dey wine, make it just deal. I dey make it.
Where y'all from, nigga?
Where are you from?
America. Where y'all from?
We're from Nigeria.
Oh, Lord. Okay. We're in the United States.
This is my artist from Nigeria.
Yeah. Oh, y'all in Nigeria?
Yeah, we're from Nigeria.
Let's see your house.
What did you say?
Let's see your house. Let's see what your house looks like.
Yeah, you wanna listen to my artist?
No. I don't want to hear that. But God damn.
Why don't you want to hear that? Listen to my artist.
I don't want to hear all flies on me. I don't want to hear that.
All right, listen to my artist.
Okay. I don't want to hear that now. Lord. I don't want to hear your artists, man. Y'all doing the most. Man. Oh, goodness. Lord. Okay, they still trying to get on. No, they're a little thirsty. Let me get them out. All right, let me decline them. All right. Okay. Lord. All right. Let me get some more folks in here. Good Lord. Let's get the room right. Let's get the energy right. All right.
What's up, Tariq?
Hey, KD, how are you, man?
What's up, my brother? Man, uh, there's a lot of shit going on, man. I'm Somali, first of all. Nice to meet you.
There you go. Respect to you, man. Now, where are you living now? You in the U.S. or Canada?
Seattle.
Seattle. Shout out to Seattle. Beautiful city. So what's on your mind, KD?
First of all, man, shout out to you, bro. My bro, he showed me the Hidden Colors documentary like 6 years ago, something like that.
Yes.
The whole Haitian situation. A lot of people talk about it now, but where I first heard it was from you. So you know what I mean? I respect that. I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit FBA's situation and the whole disconnect between Somalis specifically.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Now hop on camera, by the way. Let's see what you look like, brother.
Bro, I don't want to go live because a lot of people, I'll be on here, you know, there's too much shit going on. But
Are you afraid to get on, brother? You afraid to get on?
I swear to God, I never go live, but you know what I mean? I respect you enough to want to talk to you, so I just wanted to talk to you. That's cool.
All right.
All right. So what I was saying is pretty much, let me put it to you this way. A lot of the Somalis that you hear online is like 15-year-olds. So I'm 30 something, right? I'm like 33. And I grew up here since I was here. Since like 95. I was pretty much like 2-3 years old. I was like, you know what I mean? So I learned my language and I learned English here in America, you know? But let me explain this to you. This is what I realized. I realized the trolls between our communities are the ones in having dialogue. We never had like real men had not sat down and actually had a dialogue. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. The whole FBA movement, I actually agree with you guys. Let me tell you. I'm actually one of the Somalis that doesn't believe or doesn't see Somalis as being black, right? We get a lot of flack, but I'm the only honest African that'll tell you black applies to the people that built America. Those people, the only people I consider black are the people that built America, bro. These other Africans are lying to you. And then they blame it on Somalis, especially the Kenyans. All of this, they hate Jarers. No, these people took our land and the British gave them our land and they're just mad. We know about it, you know? So that's like African beef. Don't let them drag you in to African beef and tell you Somalis hate black people. If you know anything about like anybody over the age of 30 that grew up here, they'll tell you Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X are the goats. You know what I mean? Their philosophy is the only philosophy I took in from black people. I don't take in black people from online randoms. You know what I mean? I take in what I recognize who should be listened to, you know? I give my ears to somebody worthy of being listened to. I don't just listen to anybody saying my name or talking shit. So that being said, me acknowledging you as a foundational black American or just a black in general, I don't think you guys should be even going by foundational black. Everybody knows who black people is, bro. And the people that come, and especially like people that are like, that kind of look more like you. Somalis don't look like you. We're Kushites, right? You guys are probably Bantu or something. And most of Africa, like 80% of Africa is you guys, technically. So you guys are the majority in Africa. And what I want to tell you, these the guys. No, okay. Here's one thing I'm gonna say. Somalis, we see ourselves like. Let me put it this way. This is the biggest disconnect between Black Americans and Somalis. Somalis, we see ourselves as Africans because we are in Africa, right? Just like an Asian is an Asian, not a yellow. Like a Japanese guy is not yellow. So we don't like the whole black thing because I think it's something that the white man kind of set up, and it was nothing that me and you agreed upon, you know? So I'm like, okay, if black applies to anybody, let it apply to the actual American black people, right? So then as an African, I already know who these guys are. If a Nigerian is a Nigerian, I know where he's from, what his tribe is. I know all of these Africans, right? The people hiding behind black are the ones that don't like, they're not confident in themselves. You know what I mean? So Somalis, we're not trying to be black, but we're not anti-black. But if you like attack us, we'll attack you. That's my philosophy. You know what I mean? And a lot of these guys that are talking out of their neck, it's probably just trolls. You know what I mean? So.
No. Now hold on. There's something. I'm gonna have to bring some folks up. I'm gonna have to get Dan and Halo. Where's Halo? We're gonna have to bring the family up and talk to you because some of this stuff you're saying is not factual, sir. It ain't just kids trolling. We had old people, old Somalis, was calling us the N-word with the hard ER. There's Somali women hopping online talking about Black Americans are jealous of them. Man, Yeah.
Not
And
to
so,
mention shutting us out of business, doing what they can to get us fired from jobs, banding together to see, man, like it's a lot of stuff that y'all was doing. And I think now that the hammer started to us, the Mexicans tried the same thing. Y'all remember the Hispanics like, oh, we need to make the black and brown coalition. We have never heard y'all trying to be friends until y'all start getting deported.
That's
No.
the point I actually want to address. You know, what's funny is I had the same position my whole life. The thing is, like, if you notice online, you see how we're trolling Trump and MAGA. I looked at it like a beef between Somalis and MAGA, right? Because Minnesota, we got the mayor tap dancing for us. You know, we're doing a thing. I'm just joking. I'm not saying tap dancing. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but you know, the mayor is dancing with us, kicking it. He sees us. He's part of our community. He sees how it is at the end of the day. And the Minnesota crowd are the people that voted us. We're like 1% of Minnesota. Like, we didn't force nobody. We didn't do shit other than try to do our part, and we try to stand out and show out, right? But as far as the derogatory remarks, let me explain it to you this way. If I'm like a big headed alien, then the wrinkle hair is the word Jarer means wrinkly hair. So if someone could diss you with your own phenotype, that's just a play on words. It's not
No,
really
listen,
like
listen, 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 brother. We crack jokes on people all the
we
time,
crack
man.
jokes. Let me tell
This
you
is
the
what we
guys
do.
that
No,
go
the
for the
problem
jugular.
is the problem
Let me
ain't the
explain.
jokes. The
There's guys
problem
that go for the
is
jugular. I want to explain those
the
guys.
problem
Like,
is y'all getting niggas fired from their jobs. The problem is y'all telling lies and y'all teaming up with the Caucasians, the Europeans, the YT supremacists to box us out. And now that they stabbed y'all in the back, because that's what they did. As a matter of fact, it was a bunch of Somalis in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, that gave Trump a good push up there, and it was Somalians that gave the mayor a push. It was you had I guess the Ilhan Omar faction, and you had the other faction that supported that mayor, and then now they all turning their back on you, and now y'all trying to come over here to us and tell us how much y'all always respected us and how we always been on code. And look, listen, y'all had no need for us. Y'all had no need to be friends, and we
don't paint the
understand
picture
that.
that I'm pandering to you, though, bro. I'm talking to you like a normal man. You know what I mean? I'm not pandering. I just told
Yeah,
you I'm not
grown
black.
men pander too. We see it
I
all the
just
time.
told you I'm not black. So how am I pandering to you? I'm actually
Brother,
trying to talk to Tariq.
this whole
Trying
thing
to,
about we
here for
80% African,
somebody
all
that
this other
grew up here
stuff,
in America. You know?
brother. We our own different group. We ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got
Exactly.
going on
I
over
get it.
there.
Exactly. Listen,
No, no.
Somalis. Listen,
You said
Somalis.
earlier in the
Let me
statement,
put
you
it to you
said
simply. Let me put it to you
80%
simply.
of African is us. We not African, bro.
No, no,
We
no,
our
no,
own
no.
separate group.
That's actually the point I want to address right now. Check this out. Somalis, we see ourselves as the lions of Africa. You guys don't see yourselves as Africans. I think you guys were actually here before the white people. And I actually believe, I did my own research. I know the Moors and Mansa Musa's 2,000 ships he sent out here, but Africans are not Africans. You guys don't believe it,
Wait,
but at
wait.
the
You
end of
did
the
your
day,
research on that? What century was that?
that's a whole separate topic. I
No,
really
no, I'm saying,
believe
but what century was that? If you did your research,
I believe like around 1300s. That's when the people, you guys came to America like 500, 400 years before white people. So you are native to this land in a way, and not in just in a way, in a factual way, you know. But the thing is, we never get to those topics because Jared and Alien Head and Big Forehead, we never get past that little bullshit. Let me explain something to you. If someone calls you a slave, you probably called them a refugee, starving child, or some shit. So at the end of the
no,
day,
I actually
no.
don't even.
gotta
I don't.
also
I
look
don't
at
engage in
that.
that type of stuff.
No, exactly. The people that be saying all of this slavery jokes and shit are the same people that are enduring this. Oh, you're malnutrition. You know, we don't talk about hungry children, none of that shit. You know what I mean? And war torn. The
Well,
war is not even
hold
talking
on. It
about.
was Somalians having
On both
slave
sides,
auctions
I
on
feel like it's
Clubhouse.
ugly.
What are you talking about? They were having slave
Listen,
auctions on Clubhouse, and they weren't
bro,
15-year-old kids.
hear me out. Hear me out. I'm telling you, those are actually the people that give me a bad look. So I'm telling you, those people are a problem. But I'm trying to explain to you what triggers these people. Listen, these are war babies. Their father died in a war for all you know. You don't know what happened in 77, 78 when Russia, Cuba, and
What?
Ethiopia jumped at Somalia. Somalia was the richest country in Africa the whole career.
Okay, you
Literally,
all over the place.
Wait,
that's what
wait,
we
Hold
wait,
on.
call
wait.
out.
Milton. Yo, Milton. Hop on
This is
Milton.
facts. This is facts. The thing is, you
Milton
never
is
get
saying
to know
nothing.
about us, and we actually know more about you because grew up here. I
Hold
grew up
on,
here.
hold on, hold on, hold on. So you
You know what I
saying?
mean?
Wait. Somalia, bro. Like, what messed y'all country up
Listen,
was all the
Somalia,
pirate stuff y'all were
only
doing.
country, the
When
whole
y'all
Pan
started
Africanism.
targeting those civilian ships, see, y'all just be lying about it. This is what happened.
No, no, no. I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm gonna
They
explain
started
something to you.
targeting those civilian ships, and the rest of the
Listen,
world said no. That's
hear
why
me
the
out.
United States government and the British Navy they all escort the ships around Somalia.
Hear me
And they
out, my
started,
brother.
so is that true or false?
I'm gonna explain something to you. Somali's
True or
international
false?
waters, 40% of the world trade passes Somali's international waters.
And you
when I
guys
say,
started hijacking the boats.
bro, I'm gonna let you talk for 10 minutes straight. Give me like 1 minute in a row so I can put a
No,
point
well, we
together.
got to be honest about that, though. Just
No,
tell
we're
the
gonna
truth.
be honest, bro. I'm telling you, I'm calling out the trolls in my community, the guys that making slave jokes, the guys that are doing. I'm calling out everything in my side, and I also wanted to let you know a little bit something, from my perspective. Look at it this way: people are saying Somalia's ugly, and look at that, man. They dump nuclear waste in our shores, and these guys, these fishers, became pirates. Let's keep it 100. The only country in Africa that defeated the Portuguese in naval warfare. Of course, we're pirates. We're gonna have to get a bad name. They can't give us, oh, these niggas is Superman in the water.
No one's upset about you
They tell
defending
you
your
Africans
waters.
can't swim, bro. But the reality is, we've been running these niggas in the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, since the beginning of time.
That's
So
the
I'm
thing.
trying to explain.
No one's see. That's the thing. Like, don't mischaracterize it. No one's upset about you defending your waters. I mean, that's your right as a sovereign nation.
Where are
However,
those ships getting
the
hijacked? Where are they
problem,
getting hijacked? Are they getting hijacked in Somalia, or are they getting hijacked in fucking Middle East or Europe or somewhere else?
they're going all. It doesn't matter. They're from Somalia and they're hijacking civilian
They're
ships.
getting hijacked in Somalia. Do you know where Somalia is? What the fuck are you doing there with a nuclear container? What are you doing?
No, I'm
in
not
there
talking
with
about the nuke. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the
50,000
civilian
ships that you
ships.
don't own? Like, what are you doing? I'm
The
talking about.
civilian ships y'all were hijacking and demanding ransom.
I cannot hijack a civilian ship with a small boat all the way across
Yes,
the other
you
side
can.
of the ocean. No, you
Yes,
could
you
do it
can.
when it's in your backyard. You could do it, brother.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
how
Y'all were
the ocean goes.
hijacking. It doesn't matter where you were hijacking the ships from. When you hijack a civilian ship, that's a
How
whole
could you
different conversation.
hijack something in your own country, bro? I'm asking you a question.
Wait, is that a serious question?
No, that's a real
Like,
question, my
do
brother.
you think? Wait, hold on. Do you with a straight face believe that that's some type of contradiction, hijacking something in your own country?
Right now, pull up Google
No,
Maps.
I'm asking you. But I want you to
I'm
think
gonna show
about
you.
what
You
you're
gotta
saying.
see it so you can understand what I'm
No,
telling
I
you.
heard what you're saying, but if
Let me
it's
put
if a
it to you this way.
civilian
You know where
if
Somalia
a
is? You know where
civilian
Somalia is?
ship right
Listen.
comes in your waters and you hijack that ship, that is against
It's a
international
crime.
law.
It's an international crime, yes. But you gotta understand.
So if you are hijacking
Hear me
civilian
out, hear me out,
ships,
hear me out, hear me out. The country of Somalia is supposed to take it to court and penalize the criminals, right?
so it's a crime to sail in those waters.
Let me ask you something. Right now, let's say Somali, the government, we get the pirates, we put them in jail. But the white people or whoever these people are that's dumping nuclear waste in my backyard, can I put them in jail? As a Somali
Everybody's not.
government?
That's the thing.
Can I
That's
do
the
it? No.
everybody's not dumping nuclear waste in your backyard. You know that.
All right, bro,
So
I'm not going to argue about
yeah,
details.
because
You don't know about.
I know the details. We
Can we
talking
steer it
about.
back? Can we steer it back a little bit? Because right now I'm not going to argue about that.
No, because you said like a bunch of wrong things, and now you're trying to switch
Now
the subject.
you're arguing in bad faith, my brother. I don't know what I did to you.
How am I bad faith arguing? Listen, this is what happened, right?
having a real discussion
Tell you
with
what. I'm gonna say something real quick, and when I'm wrong, stop me. Say excuse me, okay? All right. What made the international relationship between the rest of the world and Somalia bad is because they were hijacking civilian ships, demanding ransoms, and killing civilians. I mean, unaliving civilians.
No,
True or
that's
false?
false. That's false.
All right.
That's very false.
What didn't happen that I say?
Let me explain something to you, my bro. Somalia had the audacity.
No. Speak on what I said that was wrong.
You said Somalia's image went wrong and this and that. I'm trying to tell you when it went wrong.
No. Speak on what I said that was wrong. Like I said, you were hijacking ships and unaliving civilians.
Before the hijacking ships.
No, I'm talking about what made the rest of the world turn on Somalia. When you're hijacking ships and you were
1993
unaliving.
Black Hawk Down. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not hiding shit. It's 1993 Black Hawk Down. That's when shit went south with the
About that
international
movie. Oh my God.
It's not a movie. It's you knew what happened.
I know what happened. I'm just saying, but you know, like I know, before the UN didn't want the United States to go. I know the whole thing. I'm talking about what made the rest of the world turn their back on Somalis when you started hijacking ships and unaliving civilians.
Okay, I'm
and demanding ransoms.
Give me like 30 seconds. I'm explaining to you.
Is that true or false? Did you guys demand ransom for civilians? Yes or no?
It's false. It's false.
You saying you guys never engaged in ransoms for civilians?
Hear me out, bro. And I promise you, you're gonna be interested in what I got to say.
That's yes or no question, because I know what you're about to do.
No, bro. I'm telling you no. So let me answer it. So the thing is, bro, it's like this. I'm gonna give you like a 30-second summary, right? Early 1960s, Somalia was like first 5 countries to get independence. As soon as they got their independence, we started fighting for South Africa independence. We started fighting for other nations' independence because we got ours, right? What they did is the rest of Africa got treated differently than Somalia, right? That's a whole nother topic because where French was taking like half of Africa to the east, to the west, and Britain was taking like from Egypt straight to South Africa. They had to come to Somalia, which is one tribe. They had to have the British, the French, and the Italians, and the Abyssinians, and the Kenyans to work together against the Somalis. Then what happened is we got our independence, and we said we're going to get all 5 regions. When you hear Somalia, that's 1 out of 5 regions that the Somalis live
Bro,
on.
what this got to do with the? Yeah, see what I'm saying?
No, let me explain to you.
That was like 47 seconds. You said 30. Look, dog, get to the point.
The point is,
Yeah, get to the point.
We drew international. We try to redraw international boundaries in Africa, and break the chain. The same way we got independence, we start fighting for everybody independence. Why did all of Africa get independence? Not just because of us, but certain countries put in work.
And listen, you know what? Let me fast forward the tape a little bit, right?
We try to change the boundaries.
The issue that everybody tried to say is when they started dumping the nuclear waste. What year was that?
That's when we fucked up.
No, I'm saying you guys tried to say that you guys had the issue with people dumping the nuclear waste off y'all shores, right?
Yeah,
so that's one thing.
For years
again, listen. Again, no one had an issue with that per se. It wasn't until you guys started hijacking commercial ships, civilian ships, and demanding ransoms for the people.
Okay.
That's when everybody was like, okay, we gotta start sending the warships, and they started making a canal. I mean, a lane, and they would have those naval ships escort them around y'all waters. True or false?
Those guys are criminal
True
activity.
or false?
That was criminal activity, but there's also context to it.
Criminal international crimes. Who in the Somalian government was holding them accountable for it?
Okay, hear me out. Okay, when we
nobody, y'all endorsed it. That's the problem.
You're not.
Anytime you have a road, and then even past that, right? Let's fast forward to modern day, right? Even right now, Ilhan Omar is a Somalian national that came over here and ran for office in the United States of America, and she had the Somalian head of state come over here and tell her it is good that she is taking seats from foundational Black Americans. See, that's the real issue we got with y'all. See, all of these jokes and stuff y'all crack, that means absolutely nothing. The problem we have with you, I'm trying to tell you, I agree. The problem we have with you foreigners is, I will answer your question after I finish this statement.
I got one
The problem we have with you foreigners is this, right?
KD,
Not
calm
only
down,
do y'all come to
KD.
this-
Calm down, KD.
Not only do y'all come to this country, y'all have y'all heads of states tell y'all to target our voter block. And that's what Ilhan Omar did. And that's what they encourage their people to do. And like you said, most Somalians don't consider themselves Black. However, the second y'all get in trouble, y'all want to go with this Black shit. Now, there's nothing against Somalians personally. We treat everybody with that energy. The same thing for Byron Donalds. When he said he don't support that, and he's Jamaican or whatever, how you keep talking over me? How you keep talking over me? How you keep talking over me? Now, you say you want a casual conversation, but you keep talking over me.
You're painting your own picture. Go ahead, then. Go ahead.
No, I'm telling the truth. Everything I'm saying is based in fact. Now, what was your question? And make it a question, not a statement. Because y'all say y'all got a question and monologue for 10 minutes.
You wanted to jump all over the place. Let me ask you my own question. Why do you give us more flack? Why do Black people give Somalis more flack for telling you to delineate, which is part of your cause, and acknowledging you as actually the Black Americans? Like when I hear Black American, I know exactly.
You want to answer your question?
So
you asked the question.
Why do we get more hate when we tell you that?
You ready for the answer?
When we say we're Black, because at the end of the day, you guys know we're not
asked
Black.
the question. You want the answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the answer to that question is we don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Our problem with y'all is when y'all team up with the Caucasians, i.e. the white tea people, to go against us. When y'all try to undermine our efforts. That's what our issue with y'all is. Our issue.
Are y'all not running with Trump right now against Somalis? Do you guys control your own rogue community? No.
Brother, were you raised by your father?
Nigga.
Behave like it. Okay, behave like it. You talk like a woman. You ask the question. Before I give you the answer, you already got another 4 questions up.
You guys are running with Trump right now as we speak.
All right, so let me answer your first question. Answer your first question is we don't care. We treat anybody who undermine our efforts politically the same way. Y'all cracking jokes online. Y'all can't, first off, nobody on the planet can out joke us. We don't give a damn about that. It's when we got people like Ilhan Omar and the head of the Somalian state saying shit like they need to undermine us. That's the problem. The second thing is, second response to you.
You become like the A side of this America that's running. Like, do you know what the problem is?
Where are you at right now? What's the only group? See what I'm saying? Like y'all try to pretend like y'all don't know the only group that actually has influence in America.
You know what the saddest part is? The reason why Somalis don't fuck with the way you guys move.
We don't care.
Because
We don't care. We don't
I
give a
know,
shit.
listen, dog, I promise
you
you.
don't care, but I want to.
Of the
don't give
list
a
of things
shit.
we care about, that is not on the list at all, bro. We don't give a fuck about y'all. Listen, look, the only reason why Trump is able to do what he's doing on y'all. Listen, brother. Listen. Let me just say this, and I'll let you cry for a little bit. The only reason why Trump is able to enact his plan of mass deportation.
You guys the balls, my nigga. Why you guys
Listen, gang. Listen, you're not even listening. You talking. You're not listening. You acting like a woman, right? The only reason why Trump is able to enact this plan is because foundational Black Americans didn't stand against it. Anytime Black people say we against something in this country, socially, they stop it. We didn't say shit because you know what? We don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. We do not care. Now, we're not actively, now some, I ain't gonna speak for everybody. Some people are enthusiastically chanting Trump on, but truth to be told, this is some shit they was gonna do to y'all anyway. We just didn't stand in their way. We don't care.
So you're irrelevant. Okay, good. But I want to ask you.
We're completely relevant because if we say chill out, they're gonna stop.
I want to ask you one thing. Would you prefer me to claim to be Black, or would you prefer me to tell you the truth, say no, I'm not Black?
I don't give a fuck what you do. To be honest,
you don't give a fuck. But I'm asking you a normal question. That's not a yes or no.
No,
question.
okay. You said no. Ask question again. I'm sorry.
I'm asking you a question. You don't give a fuck when it's convenient, but you want me to give a fuck when you talk.
No, I don't. No, this is not. This conversation is not between me and you. I'm just talking.
You as a Somali.
No. See. You misunderstand the whole point of this conversation. The point of this conversation is not to convince you of anything. The point of this conversation is to show the family how y'all really think about us. That's it.
I know a lot about Tariq, and I wouldn't even get this attitude with him. But you, bro, you took an attitude.
I don't care about you. You have an attitude means nothing to me. It literally means nothing to me, dog. The whole point of me even having this conversation with you is to show the family how y'all really think. This is like exposing you. We don't care. Have you seen Black Americans? Wait,
that's why I do care.
Wait, hold on. Have you seen Black Americans in the street protesting to save y'all?
More than Kenyatis that are my neighbors because they fuck me up. And you guys
have you seen Black Americans in the street protesting against ICE?
No, it's irrelevant, like you said, right? We're not expecting you to.
Okay, that's how much we care. We're not protesting against it. That's how much we don't care.
Bro, you're a community and I'm a community. I respect you. Just respect me. What part of that do you not understand?
I'm completely indifferent toward y'all. The only issue I got with y'all is the only issue. The only issue I have towards you and your community is when y'all try to undermine our efforts. That's it.
No, go be indifferent to the people that claim your name and put Sully on your name the way Tariq was telling you about it.
The only people we have an issue with is the people who are trying to undermine us politically. That's it.
With the people that want to be Black, that pretend to be Black, the tethers.
Brother, we don't like.
Black can't be a tether, bro. I'm not.
I don't know if you understand this or not, but we have actual movements going on in this country right now to delineate from you guys on paper. We had the thing out in California. We got something going out in New York. We are actually working on policy to have us delineated from you guys on paper so you can no longer claim us. See, while y'all doing all this social conversation, we actually pushing legislation.
I promise you, wallahi. If they put Somalia on the census,
were you born here?
It's not a hate, bro. Every step forward I make as a Somali is not hate towards you.
Yeah, no, nobody said that. I'm saying, but were you born here?
Don't take it that way. I want the
Black. I didn't take it that way. I'm just saying, like you.
I'm fighting to the end, and it's not whether it's Trump or Biden. It doesn't matter. I'm fighting for mines regardless. I hate it for it to be the Black.
Go over there and rebuild Somalia then.
Yeah, fight for Somalia. Why don't you fight for Somalia?
Go rebuild
That's what Trump is hating about. He's hating. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
No. I mean, listen. If you think there's issues going on with Somalia, why don't you go back to Somalia and fight for Somalia?
No, just relax, bro. Just relax.
What you mean to say is you fighting to stay in America.
We're relaxed.
Okay,
we're chilling. This is a normal day for me.
Let me explain.
We're relaxed. We're not hyped up, sir. We don't have to look for ICE vans to come get us. We're fine.
Bro, I'm an American, bro. I'm an American, bro. I'm not.
You do realize they got denaturalization going on right now.
You know what? Yeah, in February, it's about to be funny style for y'all.
You might want to be careful now because I don't know if you know. I don't know if you noticed or not, but right now the Supreme Court is thinking about overturning that whole 14th Amendment situation to only apply for foundational Black Americans. So, and Trump is push. I don't know if you read that bill, but he definitely did push denaturalization through.
I'll be real with you. Ilhan Omar is doing more damage to white supremacy than any person in the Black American.
Wait, she doing how?
How?
She's upholding it. She married one of them. What are you talking about?
What, she got with a white husband? How she? Well, how?
Bro, first of all, that shit is hella complicated, but I'm explaining this to you.
I bet it is. How?
At the end of the day,
with a white husband? How's she doing? What's she doing to white supremacy? What is she doing to white supremacy with her white zaddy? What's she doing?
Hear me out. Here's a beautiful thing. If she has kids with him, those kids are not Somali. So at the end of the day,
what the hell? So y'all support the divested class? See, you know
No, it's
what?
like this. It's like
This
this.
is the reason why. This is the reason why we
No,
delineate right here.
Listen, hear me out. Calm down. Calm down. Just relax. I'm trying to explain this to you. At
No,
the
I
end of the
mean,
day,
I understand the
you are
Vesta
your
culture. I
father's
get it.
son. You are your father's son, right? So if your father is Irish, you have to put some respect on your lineage and be Irish. If your dad is FBA, you're
Wait.
FBA.
How well do y'all know these Europeans? They don't care about that. What are you
That's
talking about?
irrelevant. I'm giving
Oh
you
my God,
examples.
y'all
At the
really
end
don't
of
know
the
these
day,
people, do y'all? Y'all
bro,
don't know
at
these
the end of
people.
the day, listen, she's a grown man. She makes her own decisions. I
He's a
didn't
grown man. She's a grown woman.
I believe Somalis should marry
I hope
Somalis.
she's a woman.
That's my opinion, personally. But you know what I mean. At the end of the
So,
day,
so let me get this straight. So you saying that she is doing more to damage the system of YT supremacy?
She got him turning orange and red in different colors. Like, are you
No,
blind?
you think that matters?
It doesn't matter. Okay, if it doesn't
Let me
matter,
make sure.
listen.
Let me make sure right now. Let me make sure right now. Are you familiar with? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, are you familiar with what's going on in Minnesota right now?
Bro, I know more about what's going on in Minnesota than you. I promise you that.
Okay, they just found almost $8 billion in fraud going
Bro,
on from your community,
first of all, put
and
them niggas in jail.
$45 million of that landed in Illinois.
70 people. Hey, 70, put them in jail. Guess what? I'm not getting no disrespect on my name for some people that guess what? They stole from kids. Put them in jail.
I don't think you
Difference
understand
between-
how
you don't do that.
propaganda
Oh,
in
he's a
America
snitch.
works,
You don't do that.
brother.
Oh, he's a snitch.
This,
If
this is
that's criminal, put him in jail.
listen. Mark my words, young fella.
Come on, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
Mark my
The
words,
thing
man.
is,
Mark
the
my
reason why we're
words.
successful is
Brother,
we're the
calm
ones
down.
that don't go and catch these
Calm
niggas and
down,
arrest
calm
them.
down,
Bring them in, you know what I mean?
calm down.
We be
Listen,
first
listen.
to do it.
Gotcha. Calm down. Deep breaths, right? You ready? All right. So here's the issue that you're gonna face. And trust me, we know this. We've been battling this system for a very long time. We have the most wins of it against any other group on the planet. So we're gonna tell you what they're gonna do. The reason why they're focusing so heavy on taxpayer money is because they're painting the picture, which is actually true, that you guys are robbing them with the help of a Somalian national, Ilian Omar, who speaks to the Somalian head of state. Now, what they're gonna do from there is they're gonna deem it, they can do a lot of stuff. They're gonna send a National Guard in, they're gonna federalize some troops, and they're gonna round a bunch of y'all up and they're gonna send y'all out. And the reason why they're doing this because they're trying to
They
make
sent me
it
to
feel. Listen, you're
Antarctica.
not
That's a
listening.
Somali problem, bro.
You're not
That's not your
listening.
problem.
You're
Why
not
you worried
listening.
about this?
You're
You
not
sound more worried
listening.
than me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why it's a Black American problem, right? Because when you guys come into these communities,
Bro, you sound
when you
more
guys
worried
get on
than
these
me, bro.
political
You know who
boards,
I am, bro?
they undermine foundational Black American businesses, and also they make the housing market shoot up.
I can't
So
even.
when a lot of y'all
this is
start
the
getting
problem.
deported, and
I can't even give you kudos and say
when they
this is what
start
you
getting
do.
deported and they
I
start
respect
getting out
it.
of here, right? That
Let's
means
do
the
it.
housing market is gonna drop.
Hey,
That
bring
means more
another guy up.
foundational Black
This guy
Americans
is
start filling those markets, and that means we'll start doing better in business, right? That's just the natural of it. Because immigration only hurts us. It hurts us greatly. That's why we are against immigration. So you take 20 million people and you dump in the country, it's a
Hey, listen,
problem.
bro. Can I say something to you? You're 50 million. I'm 150,000, bro. Why are you so pressed? Calm down, bro.
You stole $8 billion.
Your country, except for
You
Minnesota.
guys stole
bro.
$8 billion out
Everyone-
of Minnesota. You guys stole $8 billion.
Minnesota is yours, bro. As
You
long
guys
as
stole eight.
respect
So did
that,
you know Ilian Omar wrote that bill?
Somalis were promised Minnesota. As long as you acknowledge that part, you're
No,
good.
that's not true. What are you
They
talking
weren't.
about?
They promised Minnesota. How?
Yeah, 3,000 years ago it was promised to us. You
Oh, you
didn't hear
troll.
about it?
Okay, now you trolling. Now he did
I'm not
14.
trolling, but you know what I mean. That's
Yes,
our
14.
that's our narrative. You guys have your narrative. We do our narrative. Minnesota.
Yeah, we'll see how much you hold up when they start deporting y'all.
But
And
why are you so
Ilian,
excited about that though?
because I think it's funny. Ilian Omar wrote a bill.
Some sauce. I was going to give you
I
sauce
don't
for like
care.
3,000 years of knowledge from the Horn of Africa right now.
What are you talking
wanna
about, bro?
argue,
Y'all
that's-
look, just because you say something don't mean it's true.
bro.
What I'm saying is actual fact. Ilian Omar wrote that bill.
Bro,
You know that, right?
I've been a citizen since I came off the plane, my nigga. So please.
You
And if
understand
you're a
what
criminal, go to jail.
denaturalization is,
If
right?
you're a criminal, go to jail.
You know what denaturalization is,
Go to
right?
jail. Like what do you want me
You
to
know
do?
what denaturalization is, right?
Bro, listen, my guy.
Now
I
you
got the
trying to
most
troll.
land in
Listen,
Africa. I got
the
most
problem
land in
that
Africa.
y'all gonna face is this dude
And I
just
got
said
diaspora
that Ilian Omar has done more to attack YT supremacy than Black Americans. Ilian Omar wrote that bill that a bunch of Somalians took advantage of and ran up $1 billion in fraud on.
Bro, there's
Do
70
you not see the issue here?
I know
All right,
one
now, KD,
person
KD. Okay, because we're about to wrap it up with you. So give your last words because now you're trying to troll out. So we're gonna wrap you up. Last words, KD.
Yep. So, shout out Tariq, man. What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, America's 250 years old. Somalia was fighting Europe and America for 250 years straight, and we redrew the borders, and then that's when Russia, America, the Vatican, Cuba, all of this jumped us. 1978 was the the downfall of Somalia, you know. And after that, we still kept together for like 10 more years until America invaded, and then it was over. We didn't pretty much allow a new government to take over. So this beef is between white supremacists and Somalis, bro. And no black American has ever hurt me in any way. Yes, they talk shit, and yes, we talk shit. And I don't condone what we say. And I don't know if you guys condone what you say, but at the end of the day, I'll take my side, and I'm gonna say this: the more we know about each other, the less we'll bump heads. And the one thing that you'll get from a Somali is honesty.
What's the Somali word that's derogatory for white people?
You know the puss. You know like what is that thing called? Like when the little white shit comes out of your rotten. What is that called?
Pus.
Like pus. You know pus? Yeah, malah.
So y'all call them pus?
If they take it there, like you know,
I've never heard y'all say that about them. Never.
You just praise one of your people for marrying one of them.
No, bro. Listen, bro. Everybody got a nickname, bro. At the end of the day, the thing is,
y'all got words. All of y'all from East Africa and West Africa, y'all got derogatory words for Black Americans.
I tell you what we call Chinese people and Asians, we call them Indair, means small eyes, and this is not derogatory. This is something that's a word that was established 800,000-900,000 years ago, maybe 1,000 years ago. We're gonna change words just because it's not appropriate or some shit. That's some. Listen, Somalis. One thing about us is we're very descriptive. I have a friend named Ali. For example, back home, this is what it is. If he has a limp for whatever reason, he injured his foot, Ali Jis. Ali crippled. That's pretty much a nickname. Boom, stuck. Description. If you're tall, Tariq, the tall.
Then why do y'all get mad when we describe your Tweety Bird sized head?
You know what's crazy? Jerer literally means hard. Do you know the hair that African Americans have is crinkly hair? Is literally jerer, and jilet means soft hair. That you know. So the thing is, it's a description. Somalis, they make it look like, listen, they'll use a good word and they'll diss you with it. For example, miskin means someone that's innocent. If I walk up to you, man, this nigga's innocent, you're gonna look like, what? This ain't sweet. You're gonna be like, what? See, that's how we are, bro. We're gonna literally
What's the Somalian word for musty? I don't even think y'all have a word for it.
Bro, we have you know all of the, to this day, even the Vatican uses it. All of the myrrh and the frankincense and all that, to this day, the number one source is Somalia. If it comes to, like, if you go to the Dubai markets, 50 to 80% of the scents are coming from raw materials from Somalia.
Then how come y'all got all that damn must?
No. You got it confused, bro.
Something ain't adding up.
Have you ever been around the
Some ain't adding up. Y'all got all of them fragrances and all that fucking must.
You can come in any direction except for the food or the smell. We got that on lock for thousands of years. Everything else.
You got the must on lock. The must is on lock. How y'all got all of that frankincense and myrrh?
Somali, bro, we wash 5 times a day, my bro. Don't play with us,
bro.
And we wash our ass.
Bro, we done been in your Ubers. We smell what your Uber seats smell like, dude.
Hey, bro,
we've been to the Mall of America in the cold. We smell must.
It's actually rated. It won't work in this direction. Call me Brainiac. Call me like a genius. You know, all of those names you have for me. The big forehead. You know,
bro. Y'all be musty in the cold. Now that's some doing
there. That's what I'm riding. Y'all be musty in Minnesota. It ain't even human.
You know, you never met a Somalis, bro.
I have. I've been in a cab. I've been in a cab with you in New York. Yeah. I'm like, how you stank in the cold, nigga? How you smell that bad? It ain't even humid outside. It's an icy must. So yeah, that's a real thing. But anyway, KD, thank you so much again. Thank you, brother Dan. Thank you, KD. Thank you so much. Because he'll babble forever if we let him. Oh goodness, yeah, he did the 4 T's. Shout out to brother Dan, by the way. Shout out to our good brother Dan. Shout out to our brother Dan in the building, always representing as usual. But this dude came in, he did the 4 T's. He's in there trying to, we brothers. We need solidarity. See, yeah, with these people, they need foundational Black American protection for political power. Yeah, these people dismissed us. They were minimizing our lineage. They were calling us slaves. They were being very derogatory towards us. Now that these deportations are happening, they realize that foundational Black Americans, we're the only group in America with enough political weight, legal infrastructure, and advocacy history to really change government outreach. So yeah, now we all got to get together. See, now these people talked all that shit. They thought that they were in with white people. They thought if they lay up with them like Ilhan Omar and, well, I'm technically Caucasian. They were telling us this. They were telling us, Somalis were telling us they're technically Caucasian. They thought they were in there. They thought they were in the club. Now that the hammer dropped, they didn't realize that their communities here, they have zero political leverage without foundational Black Americans. And they're tripping that we ain't got the capes on for them. People are starting to see when we ain't caping for them, they ain't getting far politically. Now they're trying to get some damn act right. Oh, you thought y'all were in there. Y'all have very little elected power, minimal historic roots here. You have no established civil rights infrastructure in the U.S. Foundational Black Americans, we built the entire civil rights framework of this country. The laws, the precedents, the institutions that you immigrants rely on. Understand, we created modern civil rights. I'm going to say that one more time. White people didn't do it. We created modern civil rights. We stomped on that. The dominant society, they wanted white supremacy. The civil rights movement was an antithesis to that. We created the modern civil rights movement. All right? And when the government clamps down on y'all immigrants, y'all ain't got no Somali advocacy organizations with a history of stomping down. So y'all need FBA created systems and networks to survive these crackdowns that's happening. And we ain't helping. Because y'all told us that y'all work hard and we're lazy jareers who don't want to work. Y'all told us wasn't no racism. Remember? Ain't no racism. I came over from Somalia with $3. Look at me now. I'm running circles around you niggas and you're complaining about white people. White people is not the problem. It is you lazy jareers. You're on welfare eating Popeye's chicken and you don't want to whack. Ain't no racism. So y'all told us to sit down and shut up. And that's what we're doing. Sitting our asses down and shutting up while the ice trucks come get you. Huh? Work hard. Are you going to work hard to get away from the ice trucks? Huh? See, those anti-FBA attitudes backfired. See, y'all burned bridges. See, you thought, okay, we in here now, so we can go ahead and burn these bridges and tell them how we really feel. I hate you, you catas, I hate you, lazy niggas, you're stupid. The white people are right about you. Oh, y'all burned the bridges way too fast. Now y'all burn the bridges. The white supremacists are smacking down on you. Now you're trying to hurry up and cobble together another bridge. Hello, brothers. I know I burnt a bridge, but I'm building another coalition. Can we all just get together? Both sides are wrong. Both sides. Shut the hell up. No, we ain't going for none of that. We ain't trying to hear that. See, these people understand that their future in America depends on foundational Black American gatekeeping. The blunt truth is foundational Black Americans are the moral center of Black America. Foundational Black Americans are the political backbone of Black America. Foundational Black Americans are the cultural engine of Black America. Foundational Black Americans are the historic foundation of every Black civil rights movement in America. Now, these people are realizing if we turn our backs on you, your political future collapses. If we refuse to advocate for your ass, nobody else will. Where are these white people whose asses you were kissing? Notice how they ain't doing shit. Notice that? We told y'all. It ain't like we didn't warn you. We told y'all because we done dealt with them. We know how they are. Shut up, nigga. You don't know the white people like me. They like me and don't like you. Oh, really? You're just angry and jealous because the white people prefer me over you because you're lazy and they see how hard I work? Oh, really? So you showing them how hard you work and you think you're good. Yes, I'm good with your black ass. I'm not like you. I'm not black. I'm Somali. Oh, okay. All right. Ain't no racism. These white people treat me great. No racism at all, nigga. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm hearing that they might swoop down on you. They're going to turn on you if something go down. They ain't going to have your back. They're not going to have your back because you're lazy. You don't work. You eat Popeyes and hot Cheetos and you get fat with your fat ass. And the white people don't like it. They like me. I'm skinny and demure. And this is what they like. And I work hard. Okay. All right. All right, Dudu Tunde. I'm going to go ahead and sit down then. I'm going to let you do you. Then when the white supremacists drop that hammer on them, hello, niggas. Hello, my niggas. Hello, yoo-hoo. Hello. Your voice, they voice get all humble. They ain't got all that bass in their voice. Even when the dude called up, all that Dudu Tunde had, the bass wasn't in his voice. Hello, Tariq. Hello, brother. I love your way. I love eating colors. My favorite film. Yes, brother. Oh, they're very demure. These niggas get real demure when the hammer drop down on that ass. They're real demure. Hello. Yoo-hoo, nigga. Hello. I brought you some injera bread from my homeland. You like injera? You can put some hot sauce on it and eat it if you will. I'm trying to build a bridge. We're all the same niggas. I just want to say, I like you people. Oh, your voice is real light, brother. What's up? Oh, nothing. I'm just, there's a lot of fighting and deportation. I mean, misunderstandings, and we all have to get together. Oh, really? And then we start pointing out when we start pointing out all the bullshit that they do, and like, no, brother, what you're actually saying isn't false. You guys have been kind of hostile towards us. You've been denigrating us, and you've been trying to align with the white supremacists. Shut up, nigga. Those are lies. Now, hear me out. I'm trying to build a bridge, and you're not listening. Oh, now you're getting that hostility. This is why we don't mess with you. Oh, you saw how he got? When Brother Dan started telling them the truth about how they get down, he started talking about, you see why we don't mess with you. Man, let me tell y'all something. Foundational Black Americans, we ain't never asked y'all to mess with us. We don't need you for nothing. Especially Somalians. We don't need you we don't even eat your food. At least with some of the Caribbeans, well, at least I might have some issues with you, but I rock with your restaurant. So I like me some damn curry chicken. I like some curry chicken and some jerk chicken. Yeah, I rock with that. At least some of these other groups, they might have some foods we rock with. Like, yeah, nigga, you be on some bullshit, but nigga, them oxtails is hidden, nigga. Hold on now. Yeah, that damn Bammy was real good and crispy, nigga. That shit was good. The Somali, we don't even eat your food. Yeah? We don't even eat your food. You understand? And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. We just don't. We don't eat that food. We don't eat that. But we don't need you. But you don't mess with us. No, we don't mess with you. This is our homeland. We're not immigrants. We're already here. We already built everything. We're not a guest population. We literally built this country. Huh? So we're the culture of this country that you come over and benefit from. So you saying that you don't mess with foundational Black Americans, that's irrelevant because one, we don't seek your damn validation. Two, we don't go into no Somali spaces. We don't care. We don't care about what y'all do. Three, foundational Black Americans, we don't depend on Somali institutions because they don't really exist. So your approval has zero bearing on our survival or political standing or anything. You don't benefit us at all for us to give a damn. I'm not saying that to be mean, but damn, listen to yourself. You don't mess with us as if there's some kind of option. Huh? The hell? We don't need your support. We don't need your votes. We don't need your culture. You don't control anything. You don't control major politics. You don't control cultural institutions. You don't control civil rights organizations. You're refugees. All right? We don't need the approval of refugees. Come on. I'm not being mean, but if you say some dumb shit, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Huh? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, we don't, y'all don't fight with us. Y'all ain't about to bust a grape. No, you don't, no. We don't need you for anything. Yeah, you're trying to overestimate your value that you don't have. Yeah. There is no coalition. We all have to respect when we ain't got to do shit. Let's get that straight. We all need to respect. We don't have to do a goddamn thing. Do y'all understand me? We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to show you respect or show you disrespect. Nothing. We can be completely indifferent to you. We don't owe you anything. Because we've been so kind to people, they act like it's a prerequisite, like it's a requirement. We gotta do it. Y'all got this weird sense of entitlement. We don't need y'all. You understand? We don't need you for anything at all. You literally don't bring nothing to the table for us. Literally nothing. We help you out of the kindness of our hearts. That's it. We do it out of the kindness of our hearts. We think, okay, we're human beings. We see melanated people suffering. Let's help them. That's it. We don't need you for anything. All right? And now people are realizing that. That's where people are tripping out because of the delineation. That's why they're so mad at delineation, because delineation means we don't need you. We can stand on our own. We don't have to cosplay as you. We don't need you. Huh? You see? Who was that, Awake? Awake, where you at? Awake, were you talking to me, sir? Okay, oh, wait, hold on, hold on. Awake, Awali. Oh, is this another Somalian? Awake, Awali, whatever your name is. You want to hop on, sir? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Yeah, Awale, hop on in, sir, because you're doing a lot of talking in the chat room, and I would like for you to get up. Awale, hold on. Let me invite you up. Let me see how to invite you up here. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to find you here so I can invite you up, Awale, whatever your name is. And shout out to everybody in here, by the way. Awale, request to get on, man, and hop on in here and let's talk about it. Okay, I can't find you now. Awale, hop on in, sir. Yeah, hop on in here, sir. And let's talk about it. Yeah, delineation means, yeah, you just can't leech on to us. Yeah, Wale, hop on in. Who is this with the Nigerian flags? Okay, somebody's putting up some Nigerian flags. All right, where's this Wale dude? He ain't saying nothing. All right, shout out for the gifts, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out for the gifts. All right, Wale ain't saying nothing. Now, why y'all spamming flags? Ma'am, who's spamming the flag? Get on, ma'am. Talk about why you want to spam flags. Hop on, ma'am. Yeah, I wanted a Wale to get on. I wanted him to get on. All right. Okay, there's a lot of talking in the chat, but y'all ain't getting on with it. All right, hold on one second. I'm trying to let some of these folks up who's doing all this talking in the chat room. Let me get James Isaac in here. James, hop on in, James.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, James, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just got one question for the
Yes, sir.
FBA. Yeah, you see, with all this white supremacy rising all over USA, Europe, all over the world, what do you think is going to happen to you guys after all the immigrants have been kicked out?
Not a
Would the
goddamn
Jim Crow,
thing.
would the Jim Crow rules come back? Would you get your own country? What's going to happen?
Well, this is our country. This is our country already.
All right.
And we're going to do the same thing we've always done. We've always countered white supremacy. Then what are they going to do to us that they haven't already done? That's the
I don't know.
question,
Good,
right?
good question. Good question.
That's the question. Throw
It's
some
a good
ideas.
question. It's a good question.
These people have done everything to us, every horrible thing you can imagine. We stood up, survived, and fought back. There's nothing these people can do to us that they've not already done, sir. So
So
we're
you are
good. We
So you
what?
are expecting them. You are expecting them to turn on you eventually.
So, turn on us? They've never stopped turning on us. We've always been targeted by them. But the thing about us, we built up a culture of resistance. Everything that's great about the culture here is based on our culture of resistance. You understand? We know how to resist, fight back, and that's the great thing about us. That's why people have to come over here. When they fail in their homelands, they have to come over here to us, to the people who are the fighters, the people who know how to counter them. We know how to communicate without these people being in our business. We know how to feed ourselves without these people being in our business. We know how to create different music genres and other inventions and other cultural things of significance because of the culture of resistance. So we're good. We don't expect anything else of them. See, these other people, the problem is they come over and they think, okay, if they're against us, that they're going to be good with them. And that's where they mess up. We ain't got no qualms about that. We already know where we stand with them. So yeah, we're good. Huh?
Okay.
Now, James, where you from, James?
I'm from UK, man.
UK, but
I'm from
originally
Kenya.
from
Kenya.
Kenya. There you go. There you go. Now, have you been to the
I'm going
US
back to
before?
Kenya. I'm going back home. Don't worry about that. I'm going back home in a few years.
No.
Don't worry.
Oh, y'all always say that. Y'all
I'm
always
going
say
back home.
that.
Trust me. I've got home there. We're going back home. Trust me.
Oh, okay. What you doing
UK
for
is shit anyway. UK is a shit country anyway. I don't advise anyone to come here.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. All
But
right,
anyway,
man.
your answer was very good. It makes sense. It makes sense. You guys can stand on your own. You've been there for 400 years, 500 years. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, you can. You're good. You're good. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know. But you gave a good answer. It makes sense.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be perfectly fine. Yeah, we are going to be fine. Yes, indeed. Okay, who's this person? She keeps with the Nigerian flag. Miss, what's your name? The what's your name? The Simisola. All right, Miss Simisola, hop on, ma'am. Miss Simisola. Yeah, you gotta hop on. Okay, let me see. She got okay. I just invited you up, ma'am. You gotta hop on with all the flags. Hey, Miss Simisola.
Hey, morning.
Now, where are you, Miss Simisola?
I'm in Africa.
Okay, hop on camera, ma'am. If you know, hop on
No, I
camera.
can't on my work.
Oh, yeah, I don't believe that. So yeah, you're trying to hide something. Now you're spamming your flags. Why are you spamming your flag?
Just to just to call out my people. Just saying hello to my brothers and sisters.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's too many of them in here. The
Oh,
chat
they're
room.
there. Don't worry, they're there.
They are?
They are. We're everywhere. Can't get rid of us.
Okay, I hear some exotic birds in the back. Are you in the bush right now?
No, baby, I'm in a resort. That's where I
Oh, okay.
work.
Oh, okay. Got it. I thought you out there getting breakfast. So you're putting up all them flags. That's like a sign of hostility.
Oh no, it's a call out. It's to let my people know that I'm here.
No, that's not a call out. That's a colonization type of tactic. You're trying to show dominance by trying to plant your flag over and over again. Are you trying to
Yeah,
colonize us, ma'am?
not at all. That's not our culture. That's not in our culture.
What's not your culture?
Colonization is not something we do.
Oh, yeah. Some of you do have somewhat of a colonizer mindset. Y'all come around us and try to control the narrative with us, and that's kind of an issue.
Maybe it's taken that way, but sometimes you have to be able to. Maturity lets you to differentiate between when someone is inviting you to their culture and when they are sort of imposing it on you. And I don't think that's history. There's no record historically of us ever trying to impose our culture on anybody. Matter of fact, this dispute that we have going on in the diaspora is proof of what happens when you stay too long on the oppressor's side. You see that a lot of your talking points are very similar to the justifications for the racial supremacy and hierarchy. So no, we're not trying to do that. We're happy to share our culture. We're proud of the things that we do. And if we see you and we are vibing together, I'm happy to share that culture with you. And it is within your right to reject that culture or reject the invitation. So yeah, no, we're not trying to do none of that. But I do share one sentiment in terms of the narrative of trying to make BAs agree that they're Africans. That is one thing that I don't agree on. If you say you're not African, then you're not African, it's fine. But when the
Right.
banter start going back and forth, then it's open field, you know. If
Why
you
do you
call
think
me a
so
booty
many?
scratcher. Sorry?
Why do you think so many people in your community try to make us continental Africans? They have an issue with us delineating. What's that about?
No, I think it's just the fact that the educational systems for the longest times have continued to reiterate that, well, X and X amount of people came from your people and they came over here. And so if that knowledge has been passed on for hundreds of years, I always say that I can see the consciousness shift with having the discussions, because now everyone is very clear on knowing that, well, there were certain people on the land before the imposters came. And yeah, so I do commend the BAs for that. And by the way, most of us actually love the BAs. We've always loved you guys, but I understand it. Sometimes some love can get very toxic, and it can in our culture. There's something we say when we say it choke. The love, they choke you. So if the love is becoming so overwhelming and it's choking you, yeah, you're going to have to free yourself at the moment. So I guess, yeah, I'm with you guys on that. But besides that, when the low jabs start coming, you live in a hut, you do this, well, then it's open field, yeah.
Oh yeah. When y'all start with that Akata stuff, it's open season then too, right?
Period. But Akata was never even a Akata was never derogatory. It's now been sort of pushed out as a derogatory term, but it was never used as a derogatory term. It essentially just meant that you didn't grow up on the continent. You grew up in the westernized part of time. So
Man, then why do
when
they
they
use
came
it? Why,
over,
man? Why do they always use it in a negative manner towards us? It's never used in a positive connotation.
no, there are a lot of Africans have married Akatas now, and when they bring them home, our family will say, "Oh, he's gone there. He's married Akata, or she has married Akata." It was never a bad thing, but
That's
with social
yeah, it
media,
is, ma'am. Y'all become the hatred for us is so normalized. You don't even think it's negative. That's sad. That's why we
no,
don't. Yeah,
you pushing
you're
this
telling.
hatred. You see, you know one thing I find very funny when we have these
Then
discussions is when I
I
see some
push
people's
hatred.
comments, like I see some
I
BAs
push
comments, and
hatred.
they'll be like, "Sorry, say again."
Who pushed hatred? Who pushed
The
hatred?
idea that we hate you guys
Yeah,
is
if you
being
use the
pushed.
term akata is a hateful term.
It
But
is not. It is not a
yeah,
hateful term. So,
yeah,
but it's
it's
going to be a
but
he
that
said, she said forever. We're never going to agree that it's a hateful term because it was never a hateful term. But
yeah,
if you
it's
think
a,
it's hateful, then I guess you think it's hateful. And
when
there's
you're
nothing anyone
using
can do
it
about it.
when you use it in a derogatory term all the time, it's a hateful term. And we
Nah.
ain't tripping on it. Okay, if we're in Akata, that's okay. But
Exactly. No, but do you know what? Do you know what? If you're Akata, then you're Akata. If an Akata does something bad and we say Akata has done something bad, then Akata has done something bad. If Akata has done something good, then Akata has done something good. Akata is Akata. The
but
same way
yeah,
when
our thing is as foundational Black Americans, you're not at liberty to look at us derogatory in any sense of the word. That's the irony. That's why we're like, it's very ironic
and
that
we've never done that. So it's all an internalized thing. It's you versus you. It's everything going on inside you, which has nothing to do with us. So when you let your
that'll make
intrusive
sense.
thoughts win and you start blurting them out, someone is going to be forced to say, no, that's not true. It was never a hateful term. Akata is Akata.
Yeah, and that's why we can't really get down. That's why y'all not going to be able to build nothing. Because if y'all not even honest about that, that's a problem. The dishonesty that
Yeah.
comes from there. What you're saying is
Okay.
it's so
All right. Gotta go,
dishonest.
guys. Yeah, work
Yeah,
calls.
thank you.
But I'll be back here. I love you guys.
Family, we can't build nothing with that. You see how casual these people lie? I mean, these people will just lie casually like it's nothing. What she said was a bald-faced damn lie. A kata is a negative term. They'll sit up and tell you with a straight face, no, it is not a kata, it's a kata. It is not negative. It is not negative whatsoever. These folks will just sit here and lie. They're so used to lying. It's nothing for these people to lie, man. That's why we ain't building nothing. That's why ain't no Pan-Africanism. This is why right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why all the lies. They'll just sit up and just lie. Lying is not negative there. I want y'all to understand something. In foundational Black American culture, if you're known as a liar, it's looked down upon because our community, everything is based on trust. The minute you can't trust nobody, you're not going to build anything. We already know we're not going to build anything with this person. This person is a liar. They can't stand on business. That's what the concept of standing on business. Word is bond. That comes from us. The term stand on business, say it with your chest, word is bond. These are all foundational Black American idioms. These are terms and phrases that comes from us. You got to be a man of your word. You got to be a woman of your word. Word is bond. If you say something, bond on it. Your word should be bond. We don't even need paperwork. Your word should be good enough. Keep it 100. That's us. That is us, ladies and gentlemen. But that lying. Okay, what's up, man?
Hello, bro. What's up? I'm fine. No, what's up?
Okay. Okay. People annoy me for some reason. But yeah, all of that lying, all of that damn lying. Yes, and yeah, even she used the term akata. Yeah, if you want to bring a nakata home, that is okay. The family will be like, oh, you married a nakata. Dude, when we talk to people who marry into some of those West African families, the family be on some, yeah, you marry a nakata, that nakata beneath you. Oh, this, it's always negative. They're always treated negative with that akata word. Always. Anytime they use that word against us, it's never positive.